What's up, YouTube? Mini Minchino here, and welcome back to another episode of Creative Builds. Last time we worked on more bridges and all kinds of stuff, so, well, actually just more bridges, nothing else. But I felt like chilling in this backyard today, because why the heck not? You just saw a glimpse of what we're going to be working on today, so, let's go ahead and do that. I might be a little bit all over the place today because my first episode of Unknown Empire went up like the other day, Monday. This is supposed to go up Wednesday then. Hi, Mr. Pig, what are you doing there? Sup, buddy? So yeah, we had Unknown Empire happen on Monday, which I'm like super excited about and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. If you haven't checked it out, definitely do. But for now, we're going to work on this place. Now, I was working on a concept for our grocery store yesterday or the other day because I'm like, I wanna have something at least more or less concrete. Get it? Because I used concrete. Lame puns. But yeah, I was having trouble deciding what to do for the walls of it, and I didn't intend to actually do this much. But this was mainly just meant to be a concept, and I kind of like it, if I'm honest. There is still some detail I want to work on for this, though. I want to finish off, like, I want to say bring these guys out and make a roof and put the floor in. So, I mean, let's fly up in here. And, yeah, this is going to be our floors, the white terracotta, which looks like a weird salmon. I don't know. It seems very grocery store-y, right? And we have some sections planned out here. So we have, where is it? This is just kind of, I guess, wherever just after the registers. The registers go along here, I believe. I have signs. I actually planned things. Registers. So this is where the cash registers and stuff go and things like that. I have a bed here that I slept in the other day. Here we have a little, like, seating area. Because over here, we have a little eatery. So, like, you know, we're just gonna have like a little, small sort of kitchen area space. I don't know. Tim Hortons vibe, I guess. I don't know. And we have a little bakery here, because why not? And maybe the bakery and the eatery are somewhat connected. Who knows? Who knows? There's not a whole lot in Minecraft that's considered a baked good, so I didn't think we needed a big bakery section. So yeah, I don't actually have like a back room planned out in the store, but honestly I think that's okay, if I can be honest. I mean, we've got this area here dedicated to meat. Maybe I'll make a little meat room, or like a little back room here, because it's a little bit big as well. We can divide things up, you know, because I'm just gonna have like chests and stuff for everything. Because why not? And then, like, I don't know, in the middle we'll have, like, extra things, like sugar and stuff like that. And then, like, maybe some tools and things. Like, just kind of have this, like, a variety store kind of thing, but mostly grocery focused. I don't know. What's over here? We've got a rather large dairy section. I don't know if it needs to be this big, but it's kind of connected to... What is this? What is this? Kind of connected to the frozen section, so we're gonna have that. And then here is here's produce. So this is where all the veggies and stuff are gonna go. So yeah, I want to kind of get working on this sort of thing today. And over here, actually, Mr. Pig found his way in. This is where, like, I'm gonna put shopping carts and stuff. So I want to get working on this today. Here, I want to take some of these bricks and I want to bring these guys out a little bit, just to kind of give this a little bit more, like, just a tiny smidge more detail. I don't know, because I feel like this is too flat. So yeah, I think I'm digging that. I think I am digging that. Now, these aren't like, all the windows are the same size kind of thing, but they don't always like line up with the edge of the building. And honestly, I'm not upset by that. And also I got lazy and didn't want to rebuild it. And yeah, already that's already way better. That's already way better. Because, like, this is just way too flat. Like, it just needs that little bit extra here. So we're going to give it that little bit extra. And if I wanted to, doing that, I could actually get rid of the brick on the inside. Or at least some of it. But maybe I won't. Maybe I'll try to keep that and make the most of it. And do something awesome, maybe. Possibly. But yeah, for now, we're just going to work on these guys. And see what we can come up with here. So, yeah, I kind of want to just, like, work on the front sort of bit, and then maybe I'll do, like, the rest off screen sort of thing. And just kind of make things happen in an awesome way. I think these guys are just basically going to be all glass. So, actually, let's fill that in. Let me see. Because you know how, like, when you go to a grocery store, like, the window area, or, like, there's, like, that little extra bit sometimes, like, especially when you're at a mall? There's like that extra little entrance thing and like the carts go in there and stuff. That's kind of what this is supposed to be. Now, I don't think it needs to be very big, but I feel like, you know, just have a little something something over here. So let's see if I can make that something something over here. And see if I can make that look a little bit better than just having blank walls. Now, I think I'd also like to do the floors and stuff today, so basically I want to finish off this structure, and I do apologize for doing so much of the preliminary things. I just ended up liking the concept I went with and didn't really want to rebuild it. If I can be honest. That was a weird lag spike right there. But that is okay. But yeah, I'll just default to how y'all doing, because, you know, I'm doing fantastic myself. I recorded my first episode of Unknown Empire today, which is pretty cool. I was invited the other day, and I'm just like, hell yes, I'd love to try that. Normally I avoid survival building. Normally I'm just like, kind of like, I'm not very good at it, so no. But I'm like, you know what? This could be a really cool experience, so I think I'm gonna go for it and give it a shot and see what can happen. This is gonna be like the entrance area, so I kind of want this to be like that, and maybe bring that up, and maybe that guy can go there, and this guy can go here. Is that gonna be... No, I want that up one more, so break that guy in the middle. So that's gonna be our entrance. We'll just assume it's like a sliding door and can close, like an automatic door. It'll close, it can close, it's fine. I don't know. It's a thing. Now, we are gonna have floor on this block here, and this is not gonna stay brick specifically, but yeah, we're gonna have an exit over here as well. Now, actually, we have two exits here. Now this guy needs to go back down, actually. Why do I have it like this? I like took that all out, and I'm kind of liking what turned out here. So let's go ahead and put these back and work with what we got. So we got this guy, and just basically we're just gonna not put a ring around it, but we're gonna put like, we're gonna border the door frame basically, and that's gonna be our entrances and exits to the grocery store. And I think things are going to work out well, and yeah, why not? I think this is looking pretty good already. I think that's okay. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's okay. Let's actually head over. It's nighttime even. Maybe I should sleep, because where I am right now, nighttime makes it harder to see, and that's kind of a bummer. So let's go ahead and sleep real quick. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this grocery store is going to turn out pretty good. And I like that I was able to fit in like a little eating spot too, because there's a store I like to go to. This little Portuguese store. And it's very, very nice. And it has a little space to eat and stuff. And you can just chill there with your family and eat your food and have a good time. I want this to go up 3. Yes, I want this to go up 3. And then come here. No, come here. Like that. Where is my... I just finished saying, oh, daytime makes it easier to see, and I can't see where my cursor is. Yeesh. But yeah, it's just like this nice little store. It's got a little space to eat. I'm sure there's plenty of those around. I don't see them too often, but there's one near me, and there's that other one that I like to go to, that Portuguese one. And I don't know, I just think they're nice little places. Now, I'd like to decide what material to use for this. Now, I've picked out a couple. I've picked out, this is, I believe, a white concrete powder, just to kind of give it that, like, look, that, like, I was gonna say rusted look, but that's not what it is. It's, like, kind of that, you know, that rough concrete look, right? Or I could go with these endstone bricks, which I'm kind of thinking no. They look a little too, they look like they belong in a pyramid, not necessarily in a modern build like this, unless I use them for, like, I don't know, a recreation room floor, like a change room floor or something. That might work. Or, you know, this light gray concrete powder, which might work as, like, the floor for this right here. So that might be what I do. So I'm honestly feeling, I have this whole thing basically built out of concrete, right? So honestly, I'm kind of feeling that. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically switch them all out. I was kind of hoping to use a different color, like maybe I could use brown, because like brick tends to pair with brown quite well, but I think the white just stands out that little bit better. And I don't want to go with 2 brown builds in a row, and I think I've gotten enough separation from white builds, because the cave was more gray, the house was more brown, the first house was white. I think we can be safe and go back to white, kind of, for just for the sake of this. I should make like a colorful sign or something though, like a colorful banner maybe. That would be cool. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out actually. I've had like so many ideas like in my head right now, like just because with the whole starting the server kind of thing, just my head has just been going absolutely crazy with ideas, right? So I'm just like, oh, I could do this thing, I could do this thing, I could do this thing. Now I'm just like, crap, what do I want to do first? I gotta start somewhere, right? So like, I'm just like, what do I want to do? Like, even on the server itself, like I built that starter house kind of thing, like just kind of, wow, that was a weird lag spike. I don't usually lag actually. That's kind of not great. But yeah, like I built that starter house and stuff, and I'm like, okay, so now what, right? Like what do I actually do? Let's work on the floor while I sort of ramble about this crap. But the brick will eventually be replaced, but I just want to keep it there as a guideline. But I'm like, what do I do first? And what I was thinking about doing is, because there's a couple I guess factions in the I guess lore of this world, and I was told I could kind of either join one of them or kind of do my own thing, and one of their members kind of deals with the story and will incorporate whatever I do into it. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. So you can be like super flexible and just sort of kind of not worry about stuff. I would like to make something that more or less fits though. So like, you know, because it would be cool to be able to participate in it, but I do think I kind of want to try my own thing sort of deal, but at the same time still be part of it. Because what's the point of joining a multiplayer server if you're not going to be part of anything? That just doesn't make sense to me. So I think that's what I might end up doing, is just kind of joining in and being part. And I think that would be fun. I think that'd be very fun. Hang on a second. Oh, that's right. I put the exit sign in the middle there. You know what? I think I can remove that exit sign. I'm not worried about that. But yeah, I was thinking of sort of chilling where I'm at right now, which is one of their towns called Reverie. So I'm gonna chill in Reverie for a while, maybe help out with some builds here and there, gather up some resources, just sort of get to know everybody and chill for a bit. And then, you know, maybe a couple episodes in, head over to the mainland and start creating my own little town. And I want to make one inspired by Dragon Tooth from Alter Eon, and I think that would be pretty cool. It's kind of like a dwarven town, and it's got like a lot of a lot of stone spires in it, which is why it's called Dragon Tooth, because they just, I guess, look like dragon's teeth, which is pretty cool. So I'm thinking of doing something along those lines, and I'm gonna end up calling it something else, obviously, but you know, just something along those lines. I still would like to yeah, this is where the registers go. I still would like to basically, I totally lost my train of thought. I'd like to kind of, you know, be part of things, and I'd still like to recreate Dragon Tooth itself one time. Maybe in creative builds, I'll like go off somewhere and create it, and then like, you know, so this world will have this town, and then like Dragon Tooth and whatever else I decide to make. Because I think that would still be fun. So to have like something inspired by it, and then the actual town itself, I think that would be cool. I don't know. I don't know when I'm actually going to make Dragon Tooth, but I feel like since I have the opportunity to do builds like that on this server, like that would be the perfect place to start coming up with like basically a concept for Dragon Tooth, and make it work within the lore of the server, and just kind of generally have an awesome time. That's my intent. That's my hope anyway. And you know, I feel like if I go in that general direction for a while, maybe I'll find my groove, because I feel like right now I don't really have a server groove, so to speak, if that makes any sort of sense. So I just gotta, you know, work through it and basically just get over being nervous about it and just kind of generally have fun. That's kind of what I gotta do. So I am hoping to do just that with my little Dragon Tooth ripoff plan. I don't even know what I'm gonna call it yet. Maybe Dragon Fang, reference Pokemon. I don't know, because it's a ripoff, but it's also a Pokemon reference. I don't know. I think it's clever. I don't know if it actually is. Who knows? But yeah, we're just throwing in this floor here, and I'm not entirely sure what else to talk about, if I'm honest. I feel like this kind of floor will look pretty good for a grocery store. Although, now that I think about it, maybe I'll want to replace this floor, this particular floor by the eatery. Maybe replace it with wood or something. And maybe replace like the bakery area with wood as well. And I don't know, maybe I'll want to bring the bakery bit forward? I'll have to think about that. We'll have to think about that and see what we do. For now, I'm just going to throw these guys in, just so if I walk around here, I have like a placeholder, and you know, just so everything's level and it makes sense in my head. So let's go ahead and do that. And we do still have to plan a little roof design. Excuse me. Which, this is actually taking longer than I'd intended, so that might be next episode. Which is okay, actually. I'm not actually upset about that. I can totally handle that. But I'm thinking, if I'm gonna do a roof design for this, it's gonna be mostly flat. Like, I'm gonna have it go up a little bit, but it's gonna be probably a darker block, like maybe like dark oak wood or something. And it's gonna have, like, I don't know, like, I need to, like, look up grocery store roofs. I don't know. All the weird things that you look up when you try to make something in Minecraft. Like, when you try to, like, have a reference. Sometimes you end up looking up weird things that you wouldn't normally look up, and you're like, why am I looking up, like, I don't know, grocery store roofs? We'll just keep going with that. Why am I looking that up? Because I'm trying to... obviously you know why, but it's just kind of like, of all the weird things, right? Like, you end up just, I don't know. And then it's like you look back on it and you're just like, why the hell did I search this up? And then you remember and it's like, oh yeah, Minecraft. Minecraft justifies all. Or something. I don't know. But yeah, I think we're coming along here a little bit. I don't know, I mean, it's just a lot of placing of stuff, but as soon as we have a floor in here, maybe things will just sort of fall into place a little bit, I'm hoping. And we can just kind of work on some awesome stuff and see about making this making this happen in an awesome fashion. I'm gonna kind of go this way, I guess. And that, yeah, that's definitely going faster. And boom. Can we maybe go? Yes. Okay, whatever block gets placed on top, I'll end up getting rid of afterward. It's fine, like that one. It's entirely fine. Maybe if I just look down a little bit more, that'll kind of eliminate it, or help eliminate it. Nope, that did not help. That just kind of made it weird. And my block placing made it weird. Yeah, see? And I can just go in and delete those. Just do something like a so. And get rid of that. Just as I come to them, I can get rid of them. Whoop. And do that. And you know what? Maybe I'll just break this up and do like this. Just kind of fill in. You know, sometimes this can be really relaxing. Like, you know, when you just have a stressful day, you just throw open Minecraft and just kind of chill out. Just build whatever you want. Because, I mean, that's the fun of the game. It's just building whatever the heck you want. Because why not, right? You know, you just do your thing. Do your thing, have fun with it. And that's the important thing, is to have fun with it. And to just kind of chillax. I feel like I'm repeating myself. I don't even know. I'm just kind of like zoning out, placing these blocks and stuff. I don't know what's up. Ah. And it's like nighttime again. I should have kept that bed. Well, that's okay. I can always run back to one of the houses and sleep and see what's up. I could run back to the brown house. There's the brown house, the cave house, and the replica house. That's what I'll call them, I guess. I don't know. I'm naming these builds horrible things. But I mean, it makes sense. You know what I'm talking about when I mention the brown house. So it's the house that is literally brown. And then the cave house is the house that's literally a cave. So I mean, I feel like they're very apt names and they function in a way that makes, you know, when you think of a cave house, you're gonna think of a cave. So I don't know. Oh boy. This is what you get when I just sit here and ramble for like a good forever and just sort of not do a lot besides just placing blocks over and over. I am thinking though, you guys, I may have subjected you to enough like floor placing boredom. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish placing this floor off screen. There's not a whole ton more to go, but I feel like yeah, it's kind of getting a little bit much. So I'm going to go ahead and end it for today, you guys. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave any suggestions you may have down in the comments below. Also check out Unknown Empire. And yeah, until next time, you guys, Mini out.